Good morning, everybody. It's time for Morning Manna. And this morning, it's all about not that kind of love. Not that kind of love. What kind of love is it that you are looking for? Is it that kind of love that will bring you into discipleship, helping someone, being a friend? Not that kind of love. Maybe, maybe not. Well, that's what we're talking about on this morning. And this morning, I began this whole series, if you will, for the entire month about love. About love. It is aligned with and parallel to, and also underlining and the underpinnings of the sermon series, Love Theology, Loveology, this whole month. And that Pastor Travis and Pastor Mahogany will be ministering. And I'm bringing the underpinnings of that in our morning manna. So this morning, not that kind of love. What are you talking about? What are you talking about on this morning? Well, I'm starting out with filio, then we're going to move to eros, and then we're going to go to agape, the three types of love that the scriptures talk about. And I want to use this, as I said, as an underpinning of the sermon series, Loveology. Loveology. What kind of loveology do you have? You already know what it's going to be. It's going to be the text, to talk, the takeaway, 5 minutes or less. You're going to get this word. So let's roll. Good morning and welcome to Morning Manna, where in 5 minutes or less, you're going to get an impartation with the text, the talk, and the takeaway. Join the Morning Manna fam every weekday morning at 8 o'clock Central Standard Time. Don't forget to put in the chat the revelation that you get and share the manna. Now, let's get ready to have some manna so you can make it through your day. The first in this series all month long about love, the first week is filio. Not that kind of love. Jesus talks about a kind of love that we need to grow acquainted with. And we find it in the text, John 15:13-15. Greater love has no one than this, to lay down one's life for one's friend. I no longer call you servants. Instead, I call you friends. What kind of love is this? Most people say, not that kind of love to lay down my life. Well, let's talk and let's go deeper in this understanding of this discipleship, friendly love of filio. Of filio. Remember, all month long, we're talking about love. This week is filio. Here's the setting: the upper room on the night before Jesus' crucifixion. He knows the cross is only hours away. Yet instead of emphasizing his authority, he emphasizes his relationship. He emphasizes this relationship in his Jewish culture, that servants obey commands without necessarily knowing the origin or the why behind it. Friends, however, shared confidence, intimacy, and purpose. Jesus elevates the disciples from servants to friends because he has revealed the Father's heart to them. The Greek word filio speaks of affection, closeness, loyalty, and mutual devotion. Catch this, and I want you to get this all week long. It is not superficial companionship, it is covenant friendship built on trust, shared purpose, and alignment. It's covenant. There's three things I want you to get with respect to not that kind of love. Yeah, filio kind of love. One, presence. One of the greatest gifts you can give someone is your presence. Joe's friends helped most before they start running their mouths with their presence. Friends don't disappear when life gets complicated. They show up. Jesus showed up at weddings. He showed up at funerals. He showed up at dinner tables. He showed up at fishing boats. And he showed up in people's homes. Ministry begins with the ministry of presence and showing up as a friend. Two, protection. Real friends don't just celebrate your victories, they protect your destiny. Jonathan protected David from his own father, Saul. Immediately after the battle, he gave him his armor. Said, "You're far better at this than I, and I'll protect your destiny." A true friend, a true friend guards your reputation, your purpose, and your peace. 3. Purpose. Jesus chose 12 disciples not merely to follow him, but to walk with him. Friendship in the kingdom always serves God's purpose. God often answers prayers through people he places beside us. Divine connection produce divine assignments. So what's your takeaway this morning after you know the purpose, the protection, and the presence of that kind of love? What do you mean, Bishop? What's your takeaway? That kind of love that, yeah, that Jesus gave his life for, the filio. Ask yourself, who is helping you become more like Christ? Is it a friend or a foe? The Lord be with you today. May his face shine upon you, give you peace. If this bless you, bless somebody else. Don't keep it to yourself. It's all week long, filio, as we walk through the Greek words for love in the series Loveology. God bless you. Share the manna. I'll see you tomorrow morning with more.